Schoology users, this is Ms. Hurst in week 3 pulling in other resources on our Schoology 0 to Hero course and day 15. How do I set up external tools? What do you need for today? Well, you're just going to need some external tools to get set up. I recommend EdPuzzle. Let's get started. Hey there, Schoology users, and welcome back to day 15. Today we're talking about external tools and how we're going to set those up. So the first thing that I got to do is think about last time when we set up all of those, 2 times ago actually, when we set up all of the external tools. There's some that required extra steps. One of those was EdPuzzle. So today I'm going to show you where to do that, and I'm giving you the heads up. After setting up the ones that are actually pre-installed, this can get kind of heavy. So this can be considered a more advanced topic, and it is definitely not a requirement to use the program. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to go to one of my courses, doesn't matter which. So I am just working out of this one that has my nice little header going on here. And all I'm going to do is you'll notice on the left-hand side here it says EdPuzzle and Nearpod. That's because I installed those. Well, when you go into course options, you're going to go down to external tool providers. Now, these are things called an LTI, which I believe is Learning Technology Integration. I think it might say it over on the side. Learning Tools Interoperability, sorry. I always say that wrong. I always want it to be an integration. But so anyway, you'll see all the tools that we have installed here. Now, on some of them, like Google Assignments or Google Drive Assignments, when I click on it, I don't have to do anything. It automatically works. But you'll see there's these things called a consumer key and shared secret. That's what some of these programs need to work. So for example, in order for EdPuzzle to sync with your Schoology account, you need to input this consumer key and shared secret. Now, to get that, you're going to go to the actual application, and it's going to be listed somewhere if they have it. I recommend just testing out some of these programs first, just to see if you actually need it. So, again, this is definitely more of a heavy-duty item. It is not straightforward in some cases, but they're always going to have the same things. When it comes to custom parameters, I have never actually used that. How do I know if one of these installed tools needs a custom item? Well, when I go to the App Center and I go to EdPuzzle, it's going to tell me. So I'm just going to scroll down here and click on EdPuzzle, and it tells me that I'm going to need this. So it's going to tell me here's how you install everything, and usually around here it'll say if you need a consumer key or shared secret, just email us. But it does have this nice little article that I can click, and this is the EdPuzzle support, and it actually goes through and tells you how to do it. So how do I integrate it? You can do this at the administrative level or the teacher level. So here, here's your classes, install the LTI, whatnot. Then you have to go get the consumer key and shared secret from the website. Every single thing is going to be different. Okay, and what this does is it says, this is what you can get for entertaining and using this tool, and this is what you can get for going through. So today we're just going to show how to set up EdPuzzle as an example, because every single one of these tools is going to be different. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my EdPuzzle account, and EdPuzzle is particularly easy. It doesn't take too much to really be able to go through and use, and the nice part is the grades sync as well. I'm going to sign in with a new Google account here, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back and I am logged in, and now we're going to go find that consumer key and shared secret. All I'm going to do is pop on over here to where it has my name, and I am going to click on my actual profile. Once I am here, it's going to make me verify my email and anything like that. But I can also set it to work with certain items. So if I go into settings, I have a private account right now. It's only shared with my students. I can prevent skipping. I always turn closed captions on. And then if I go to school, what I can do is I can select LMS LTI integration. And you can see they have a lot of different programs. We're going to be picking Schoology. When I do that, it's going to create a consumer key and shared secret that I can now copy. And inside of my course, I can paste that where it's needed so that I can use EdPuzzle. So all I'm going to do is click my course options, external tool providers, go back here to EdPuzzle and click on it, and paste that consumer key, copy that shared secret, and then hit submit. And that's it. Now that it's configured, I can go back into the course and I can assign something with it using that little drop-down menu. So I'm just going to do it from Add Materials here. I'm going to go to EdPuzzle, and it's going to ask me to log in more likely than not. So something went wrong here. So wonder why something's going wrong. Let me hit refresh. Maybe it didn't take my shared secret and consumer key yet. Maybe there is a item that is not configuring properly. I can check that out. My guess is I just configured it so it needs a second. Let's try that one more time. And there we go. So it asked me to log in. I'm signing in with Google in my case. And we now have a login. So see, I didn't verify my email address, so it works. But I could go through now and install anything I like. If I'm going to use a different LTI app, maybe I hit Add Materials. Let's see if I have to install anything for Google Assignments. As you can see, it has an error message. That means that there's something that I'm going to have to set up for that. As that is a newer app, I haven't gone through that process, but it's going to be similar to what we did before with finding a consumer key and shared secret. So, when you're going through and you are setting up any external application, you always go into Course Options, External Tool Provider, click on whichever app it is, or add one of your own. If you're adding, you have to put in all this information, and then it's going to let you go through. This is an advanced application, so definitely do not need to know how to do this to use the program, but it can be useful if you use other websites. So, I hope this helps. Hope it gave you a little taste of external tools, and I hope you enjoy. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.